Hey, welcome to Tiffany Talks Tarot. This is video number 2 in Tiffany Talks Tarot. The last one we did was on the Fool, and if you didn't see it, I would suggest you watch that one first, because the Fool is very, very, very important in the series of 22 videos. Each one will be about one of the major arcana cards. And each of those major arcana cards make up what is called the Fool's journey. So it's the Fool that's going on this journey, and the Fool represents you. It represents everyone. It represents all of us. So I would really strongly suggest that if you watch any video at all out of these 22, it's the Fool. And if you really enjoy that, then have a look here for the next stage, which is the Magician. In the last video of the Fool, I actually lost the Fool when it came to it. This is just, it's typical of the Fool, the unexpected energy. And I actually found it now. Yeah, it was under my laptop. Now that just tells you the energy of the Fool completely. Absolutely. Very funny. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Magician, and I've just realised I can't find the Magician because I picked up the wrong batch of cards. Bear with me. Okay, so now I have found the Magician. He's appeared as if from nowhere, just like Magician is very much about the law of attraction type of energy, you know, this belief that if we believe in what we think, that we can manifest what we believe in. That is the Magician card. So this is when the Fool comes up. This is the first thing he meets. It's his male side, basically, his masculine side. And it's all about what we think. Everything starts with a thought. So you can see this as Mercury. Mercury is a planetary assignment, and Mercury is known as the messenger of the gods. And when we have our channel working correctly, we can create anything. So if you see, I'm pointing at the right bit, this wand, in the Magician, it's turned white. In the Fool, it was black, and it was slung carelessly over the shoulder with karma on the end. Excuse me, I have a little bit of a wheeze. So, yeah, that just shows that the Magician is showing the Fool, look what you have. You have a will. Wands in the tarot represent will. You know, and if you use it for light, if you use it for good, if you use it consciously, it's amazing what you can create. And you can see these here on his altar. He has the sword, which represents the thought. Swords are air and are thought in the tarot. Then when you've had a thought, you get an emotional reaction here in the cup, which is water. And then you have inspiration to do something. You get fired up to take some action. This is your will. This is your wand, which is fire. And then you have your result, which is the pentacle, earth. Yes, your final result. So those are the tools of the Magician there, and the tools we have as a person, because this is all archetypal symbology. The thing with the Magician is, as you can see, he's like in white here, so it shows that he does have a pure heart. However, he's also got red, and he needs red, because without red, without fire, without action, we wouldn't get that last result. However, that red and that white needs to stay very balanced. Otherwise, our passions can consume us. And when our passions consume us, our ego consumes us. And when our ego consumes us, then everything in the world becomes a little bit out of balance or a bit dark. And he realises this as well, because you see this here, this is the infinity symbol. It shows that he knows that everything he thinks, everything he does comes back to him. So be careful what you wish for. Believe in yourself. This is a fantastic one for believing in yourself, your confidence, and going out there and doing what you should be, what you are doing, getting to know yourself, not should be doing, but what is resonating from you? What are you picking up from the universe as your channel, as your destiny, as your purpose, as your gift, as your path here on life? The Magician card's very good for that. If you want to find that out, then maybe work with him a bit. You know, maybe do some poems, paint a card, stick it under your pillow and ask for dreams about your purpose, or take it out with you throughout the day and see what reminds you of the Magician, what situations, what people remind you of the Magician. It, as I said, it has a planetary assignment of Mercury, but if it was a sign as well, I would actually dedicate it to Aries, just because Aries is the first sign in the zodiac, and as you can see with the Magician, it's the first card in the tarot. So it's very much about the self, the I, the identity. And I feel like if you want to know more about the Magician, then read up on Mercury, but also read up on Aries too. Okay, so that's a little tarot talk bite by Tiffany Crosara, who is me, funnily enough. And if you'd like to learn more with me, then go and see my website, please, tiffanycrosara.com/courses. Okay, and I hope to see you with the Magician, not the Magician, we've just done the Magician, the High Priestess, coming up next.